Hello, beautiful Cancer souls, gather close. This is your moment, a cosmic turning point that the universe has perfectly orchestrated just for you. And for all of you tuning in, know this. If you're here right now, if these words are resonating, it's not by chance. This isn't just another video drifting by on your feed. Heaven itself has been trying to reach you, calling out with a message so vital, so profound, that it has come back for a third time. Can you feel that subtle hum of recognition, that deep stirring within your spirit? That's the universe, my friend, saying, I'm still here. I haven't given up on you. So before we dive into the depths of this extraordinary revelation, if your soul is confirming this truth, then I ask you right now to act. Smash that like button as your profound yes to the cosmos. Subscribe to Zodiac of Mind so you never miss these life-altering cosmic updates tailored just for you. Drop your city and nation in the comments below so we can witness this magnificent awakening spreading across the globe. It's your whispered I hear you universe. It's your prophetic affirmation, your powerful response to this third divine call. May your beautiful act of giving echo louder than any past hesitation. May it open doors you thought were permanently sealed and restore what delay tried to steal from your path. Now stay close, my friends. Don't you dare scroll away, because what I'm about to reveal next will explain why the universe had to call 3 times, and why this third time isn't just another moment, it's destiny knocking, specifically for you right now. You see, the universe, our grand cosmic architect, doesn't interrupt your life just to annoy you. Oh no, it interrupts to awaken you, to stir that deep, sometimes hidden purpose within your magnificent soul. Every single divine interruption is an invitation, a powerful gateway to transformation. That persistent tug you've been feeling, that strange, almost electric unrest, that quiet, undeniable sense that something profound in your life is shifting, that, my dear Cancers, is not confusion. That, my friends, is a sacred calling. Heaven, in its infinite wisdom, never stirs your spirit without a profound purpose. That unease, that nagging feeling is not a threat to your inherent peace. Instead, it's the unmistakable sound of destiny passionately knocking on the very door of your being. When the universe begins to move in your life, it often, in its beautiful and mysterious way, disguises clear direction within what might initially feel like disruption. Think about it, beautiful souls. When Moses stood before that awe-inspiring burning bush, it certainly wasn't about convenience, was it? No, it was a direct confrontation, a divine interruption of his quiet, ordinary moment with an undeniable force of fire. And why fire? Because I truly believe destiny always begins with a disruption. Moses probably thought he was just tending his flock, living out his days, but the universe was meticulously training a deliverer, a leader of immense power and purpose. The very wilderness he wandered became his most profound classroom for leadership, shaping him for the monumental task ahead. Likewise, I believe with all my heart that what might look like an inconvenience in your life right now, what feels chaotic or out of place, may very well be the cosmic introduction to your most significant calling. The universe, in its ingenious design, often hides these divine beginnings, these powerful new chapters inside moments that feel uncomfortable, uncertain, even a little unsettling, my dear chosen ones. Perhaps this right now is your very own burning bush moment. Perhaps everything that seems to be falling apart in your life, every perceived setback, is actually, in the grand cosmic scheme of things, falling perfectly into alignment. What you, in your human perception, might call chaos heaven, with its expansive view, calls construction. What you might interpret as delay, the universe, in its infinite patience, sees as divine design, a meticulous unfolding of your unique path. It's shifting you, shaking you, stretching you, Not to break that incredible Cancer spirit, oh no, but to build you, to fortify you, to elevate you to new heights you haven't even dared to imagine. You've been asking for confirmation, haven't you? You've been yearning for a sign, a clear signal from the heavens. And this very interruption, this powerful message finding its way to you right now at this exact moment, is that confirmation. The universe is saying with a gentle yet firm voice, I'm not disrupting your life aimlessly. I'm directing it. I'm guiding it with a purpose that transcends your current understanding. When the cosmos starts to rearrange things in your world, it's never about punishment, my friends. It's always, always about preparation. You've been praying for change, haven't you? You've been asking for transformation, for new beginnings. But change, as we know, doesn't always come beautifully wrapped in comfort and ease. Sometimes the universe, in its profound wisdom, shakes what feels stable, what feels certain, so that your spirit, your magnificent, enduring spirit, can truly awaken. And this, my beautiful friends, this message right here, right now, is that third call. Not because the universe enjoys repeating itself, oh no, but because your unique assignment, your divine purpose, is simply far too important, too vital to be ignored. Heaven interrupts when earth is asleep, when we are perhaps too comfortable in our routines, too complacent in our current circumstances. So I urge you, don't resist this disruption. Instead, recognize the profound destiny woven intricately within it. You might be thinking, surely the universe should have given up on me by now after all my detours, my doubts, my moments of wavering faith. Why would it still be calling? But I'm here to tell you with absolute certainty it hasn't given up. It can't. The universal love that flows through creation doesn't expire. Its mercy doesn't run out of ink. Its grace doesn't clock out ever. The patience of the universe is not a weakness, my friends. It is undeniable proof of its unwavering covenant with you, a sacred promise whispered over your life that it absolutely refuses to break. Even when you in your human frailty broke consistency, the universe in its divine steadfastness never broke its commitment to your highest good. You see, human beings sometimes give up when immediate results don't appear, don't they? But the universe, oh, the universe waits. It waits because it sees the roots, the deep foundational potential within you that is just beginning to sprout. It's not watching your perfection, my friends. It's watching your profound potential, your incredible capacity for growth and transformation. Think of the parable in Luke 15, the shepherd who left 99 sheep to find just one that had wandered. That one, my dear friend, was you. The universe didn't lose count of you. It metaphorically left the crowd all the expected paths for you, specifically for you. It saw your detours, your quiet doubts, your moments of distance, and it still, with an unwavering love, said, "That one, that soul belongs to me." It didn't abandon the 99 because they weren't valuable. Oh no, it pursued the one, that vulnerable, precious soul, because it was at risk. You were not a lost cause, my friends. You were, and always have been, a lost treasure, waiting to be rediscovered and reclaimed. Heaven invests where the world often withdraws, doesn't it? You've run before, haven't you? You've questioned. You've made promises to yourself that perhaps you couldn't keep. Yet, the universe's love never ever changed its direction. Even when you ran, its goodness ran faster, pursuing you with an unbreakable zeal. Even when you tried to hide, its mercy hunted you down gently, yet persistently. Even when you felt utterly lost, its grace got louder, a beacon guiding you home. Every wrong turn you thought you made, every detour, every apparent mistake actually became a sacred road that in its own mysterious way led you right back to your divine center, right back to the path meant for you. And now for this third time, it's whispering, it's calling, come back, before the deafening noise of the world hardens your precious heart. Its pursuit is not pressure, my dear friends. It is undeniable proof that you still matter profoundly. The universe's love doesn't chase you to condemn you, to shame you for your past. Oh no. It chases to correct your direction, to gently guide you back to your most authentic path. It's not trying to embarrass you. It's trying to embrace you, to wrap you in a love so vast, so unconditional, that all your fears melt away. Its pursuit is pure mercy in constant, beautiful motion. Heaven simply will not give up because your assignment, your unique purpose has not yet been fulfilled. The reason it keeps calling, my friends, is because eternity itself still needs your obedience, your magnificent contribution to the grand tapestry of existence. You are not forgotten. You are in fact being followed by an unwavering divine persistence. Your calling is simply too critical, too essential for heaven to ever stay silent about it. Let's dive even deeper, shall we? Sometimes the universe doesn't speak through obvious blessings, through moments of effortless joy. Sometimes it speaks most profoundly through brokenness, through those moments of pain, confusion, or loss. Pain, you see, has a language, a raw, undeniable truth that peace or comfort sometimes can't quite translate. When everything was going smoothly, when life felt easy and abundant, perhaps you didn't hear that gentle whisper, did you? When comfort filled your days, the subtle nudges of divine conviction might have felt distant, almost imperceptible. So in its profound wisdom, the universe allowed certain doors to close, not to punish you, my friends, but to pull you closer, to draw you inward to your truest self. Sometimes what feels like silence in your life is not the absence of the divine. Instead, it's the volume of a crucial lesson turned up in a new, more profound way. The tears that might confuse you today, the grief, the frustration, are often, I believe, the very tools the universe uses to carve a deeper understanding, a more profound wisdom into your soul tomorrow. Think of Jonah, for instance. He didn't hear the divine message clearly, did he? Until he was swallowed by that great whale. Not because the universe wanted to destroy him, oh no, but because isolation, profound stillness, has a way of silencing all distractions, doesn't it? The belly of that whale was not a grave, my friends. It was a classroom, a powerful, transformative space. The universe wasn't done with Jonah. It was developing him, shaping him, preparing him for his true purpose. In the very same way, what might feel like confinement in your life right now, what seems like a restrictive space, may actually be the safest, most sacred place for your clarity, for your truth to finally grow. The universe will at times let you sit in stillness, in quiet introspection, so you can finally stop running, stop striving, and simply start listening to that profound inner voice. It doesn't abandon its children in storms, my friends. It educates them there, it empowers them there. Perhaps that's precisely why you've been feeling so disconnected lately, so unmoored. Perhaps that pervasive loneliness, that sense of being on your own, is actually a divine invitation, a sacred space for growth. Perhaps that closed door, that opportunity that slipped away, is the undeniable sound of the universe saying, "This isn't where you truly belong, my dear one. There's something far greater waiting for you." What you, in your immediate human perception, might call lost heaven, with its infinite perspective, calls leading. What you interpret as delay, the universe, with its perfect timing, calls direction. The cosmos will sometimes dry up what's familiar, what feels comfortable, in order to gently yet firmly drive you toward what is truly fruitful, what is meant to blossom abundantly in your life. You prayed for clarity, didn't you? And the universe answered with closure, with the wisdom of things ending so new beginnings could emerge. You asked for peace, and it, in its infinite wisdom, removed what was disturbing it, what was hindering your inner tranquility. Every single shift has a profound purpose, my friends, even the painful ones. Remember that beautiful truth from Romans 8:28. All things work together for good to them that love God. And I believe with every fiber of my being that this includes even the pain, even the delay, even the heartbreak you've experienced. Sometimes the universe lets you lose what you thought you needed, what you clung to, so you can finally discover, truly discover what it actually sent you, what was always meant for you, chosen one. Your pain is not pointless. It is powerful preparation. What hurt you was never ever meant to destroy that magnificent spirit within you. It was meant to develop you, to deepen you, to expand your capacity for empathy and understanding. The universe uses broken places, those vulnerable, raw parts of your journey, to birth bold, magnificent purpose. So instead of resenting the pain, instead of pushing it away, I encourage you, my friends, to start recognizing it, because pain in its rawest form is often a profound whisper from heaven saying, I am still with you. I am here guiding you through this. This is the third time the universe is trying to reach you, my dear Cancers. That means grace in its endless benevolence has already knocked twice, perhaps gently, perhaps with a sign you overlooked. That means heaven has already waited longer, far longer than you might realize. The universe's patience is not a permission to delay, to postpone your divine appointment. Instead, it is pure mercy, lovingly giving you one more precious chance to align with your highest good. Every whisper you've heard, every subtle sign you've seen, every sudden, undeniable stirring in your spirit has been heaven's gentle, persistent way of saying, I am still here. Your story is not over. When you delay obedience, when you push aside those inner nudges, your heart unfortunately can grow dull, can't it? You might stop feeling what once deeply convicted you, what once made you weep, what once moved you to action now barely stirs you. That, my friends, is precisely how spiritual drift begins, not with outright rebellion, but with a gradual, almost imperceptible resistance, a slow turning away from your true north. That's precisely why the universe is calling again, because it absolutely refuses to let you drift too far to lose your way permanently. Its persistence, its unwavering pursuit of you is undeniable proof of its profound protection. The same way it pursued Jonah with that storm and that great fish, it's pursuing you right now with an insistent, beautiful love. When Jonah ran, the universe sent a storm not to destroy him, but to redirect him, to bring him back to his path. When he was thrown into the tumultuous sea, the fish became both his correction and his covering, a miraculous vessel of divine intervention. The universe's discipline, my friends, is not rejection. It is redemption in disguise, a powerful force working for your ultimate good. Every wave that hit Jonah was the universe saying, I am not done with you yet. And that very same unrelenting love is after you right now in this very moment. Think of Samuel called by name again and again, until he finally said, Speak, Lord, for your servant hears. The universe, my friends, didn't stop calling after the first time. It kept calling until Samuel recognized its voice, until he opened his heart to receive the message. This means that the universe is more profoundly committed to communication with you than you might be to comprehending it. Even when you miss it, it repeats it. Even when you ignore it, it whispers again, often louder, more persistently. The sheer fact that this message right here, right now, found its way to you is undeniable proof that you are still profoundly on heaven's radar. So please, my friends, don't ignore this one. Don't say, later, I'll deal with this later, because later often turns into lost. Later becomes layers of regret, years of confusion, and seasons of profound delay. Every single time you postpone your yes, every time you hesitate, you are perhaps unknowingly postponing your greatest breakthrough, your next magnificent step. The universe's timing isn't the problem, my friends. Your hesitation, your internal resistance is. The profound opportunity you think will patiently wait for you might not wait forever. Heaven is ready now in this moment, and it's asking with a profound tenderness, are you? It's not asking for perfection from you. It's simply asking for permission. Permission to guide you to heal those hidden wounds, to restore what has been lost, and to gently remind you who you really are at your core, a magnificent, divinely purposed being. This, my friends, is not just another warning. It is a rescue mission meticulously orchestrated by the universe itself. It isn't shouting to scare you. It's whispering with an undeniable urgency to save you, to bring you back to your truest self. So I urge you, open your heart while it's still soft, while it's still receptive. Listen intently while grace is still calling your name, because when heaven repeats a message, especially for the third time, it means destiny. Your magnificent destiny is truly at the door. This is not a message of judgment, my friends. This is a message of profound, unwavering mercy. Heaven does not repeat what it intends to reject or abandon, oh no. It repeats what it is absolutely determined to redeem, to reclaim, to restore to its highest glory. The universe is saying, you may have ignored me the first time, you may have walked away, distracted the second, but this third time, this specific call is for your absolute redemption, for your glorious return to purpose. Grace, in its infinite beauty, does not give up. It simply gives again with even greater intensity. Mercy does not retreat. It reaches with an outstretched, loving hand. This is heaven's final, powerful knock before your breakthrough, before that magnificent new chapter unfolds. The voice of the universe, dear friends, isn't here to shame you, to make you feel less than. It's here to shepherd you gently yet firmly back home, back to your authentic self. You haven't gone too far. You are not too late. You are not disqualified, not in the eyes of the cosmos. The enemy, that voice of doubt and fear, wants you to believe that what you've done, your past missteps, have closed every single door on your future. But the undeniable truth is the universe still holds the master key to every door in your life. Every failure, every stumble, every detour was already factored into its grand, magnificent plan for your future. It doesn't cancel your destiny because of your detours, my friends. It lovingly, creatively recalculates it. The same divine force that met Jonah in the belly of a fish, Elijah in his deepest depression, and Thomas in his profound doubt, is meeting you right where you are in this very moment. Not to scold you, not to condemn you, but to lovingly save you from staying stuck, from remaining in a place that no longer serves your highest good. You are not forgotten. You are not finished. The very same universe that restored Peter after he denied his path 3 times is the same universe calling you right now on your 3rd time. Peter's failure didn't surprise the divine. Instead, it revealed precisely where his faith still needed to grow, where his heart needed to expand. And after his failure, the universe didn't demote him, oh no, it profoundly promoted him. On that powerful day of Pentecost, Peter became the voice that led thousands to salvation, to awakening. That, my friends, is the incredible power of mercy. It has the miraculous ability to transform your lowest moment, your deepest regret, into your loudest, most impactful ministry, your most profound contribution to the world. Your past doesn't erase your purpose, my friends. It illuminates it. It reveals it in a deeper, more profound light. Your mistakes don't cancel your calling. Instead, they meticulously prepare you for it, forging a strength and wisdom within you that you wouldn't have otherwise. Every single scar on your soul, every challenge you've overcome, is now a powerful testimony, a beautiful mark of resilience that hell itself, that voice of negativity and despair, couldn't keep you bound. You are not too messy for the master, for the divine artisan. The universe specializes in rebuilding what others write off, in transforming what seems broken into something breathtakingly beautiful. The very thing you regret, the very experience you wish you could undo, may become the exact message, the profound testimony that rescues someone else, that lights their path to healing. The universe wastes nothing, my friends, especially not the precious souls it has invested in profoundly. If you can still feel conviction, that deep inner stirring, that means heaven still has your file open, still deeply engaged in your journey. If you can still hear its whisper, however faint, that means it's not done writing your magnificent story, chosen one. There is hope, fierce living, unstoppable hope. Hope that breathes life where shame tried to suffocate it. Hope that rebuilds what fear tried to destroy. Hope that lifts you up one more time and says with an unwavering voice, "This isn't the end." This is the resurrection of your spirit, the rebirth of your purpose, because when heaven calls for the third time, it's not repetition, it is profound, glorious restoration. This is not coincidence, my friends. This is not mere luck. This right here, right now is your moment. Heaven has meticulously aligned this exact message to meet you precisely where you are, not by accident, but by a divine sacred assignment. The universe is saying, I'm reaching for you again, not because I have to, not out of obligation, but because I deeply, profoundly want to. This third call isn't about your past failures, your missteps. It's profoundly about your magnificent future. It's not about what went wrong. It's about what is still possible, what is still waiting to unfold for you. The voice you're hearing, this deep resonance, is not condemnation. It is pure compassion, beautifully clothed in divine urgency. Heaven has watched your struggle long enough, and now it's inviting you with open arms into a new, profound strength. Heaven is ready to rewrite your story, to infuse it with new meaning, new purpose, new joy. But you, my dear friend, have to open the door. The universe will never force entry into the heart it created, that sacred space within you. It waits for your permission, for your willing yes. Revelation 3:20 beautifully says, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come into him." The door is your heart, that precious, vulnerable space. The handle is your will, your choice to engage. The knock, my friends, is mercy echoing through time, through space, saying, "Let me in. Let me in before the weight of the world, before fear and doubt closes you off completely." Every delay you've experienced, every detour you've taken, every disappointment you've faced has mysteriously, wonderfully led to this holy intersection, this sacred space where your surrender, your willingness to open meets a profound salvation. It's divine intervention. The time, my friends, is now. Don't let the next knock come from consequence, from the repercussions of ignored calls. Let it come instead from a deep, profound calling, from an inner knowing that this is your moment. The universe's mercy has profoundly covered you, protected you, but mercy is not meant to be an endless opportunity for hesitation, for procrastination. It is the sacred space, the precious window between your wandering and your magnificent awakening, chosen one. The universe is saying with an undeniable resonance, "I have waited long enough. Answer me this time, because this time the breakthrough is near. This time restoration is ready. This time your story will not end in regret, but in glorious rebirth." Heaven's hand is extended to you right now. All that's missing, my friends, is your yes. This is the third time the universe is trying to reach you, and it may just be your final, most crucial reminder before your greatest, most profound transformation. It's not giving up. It's reaching again with an even greater love, and this time it's waiting for your yes. This call, my friends, carries eternity's echo. It's the unmistakable sound of grace profoundly refusing to let you go. Answer now while the door is still wide open. Answer while the light of divine opportunity still shines brightly. Answer while the invitation still stands unwavering. Because when you finally say yes, heaven doesn't just enter your life. Oh no, my friends, it begins to live through you, transforming every aspect of your existence. Let's pray this prayer of faith together right now, as one unified family connected by this divine message. Heavenly Father, infinite Creator, we come before you with trembling hearts and uplifted hands, for we have profoundly felt your presence in this powerful word. Lord, this message finding us today was not coincidence. It was a divine pursuit, a loving, persistent call. It was heaven's undeniable knock on the door of a weary soul. Divine One, you have spoken once, perhaps softly, almost imperceptibly. You have spoken twice, perhaps through signs we initially dismissed. And now you are calling again with an undeniable clarity. And this time we are truly listening with open hearts and receptive spirits. Father, thank you for never ever giving up on us. Even when we in our human frailty turned away, your boundless mercy consistently turned toward us. Even when we ignored the gentle whispers, you in your power thundered through the silence, making your presence known. You are the sacred force, the loving parent who refuses to let us drown in the noise of our own mistakes and the echoes of our past. You are the divine shepherd who keeps reaching for your child no matter how far they have run, no matter how lost they have felt. Lord, tonight, reach that heart that has grown cold, that spirit that feels numbed by life's challenges. Reach that one who in their deepest fears thought you were done with them. Reach that daughter who hides behind her pain, behind layers of hurt and disappointment. Reach that son who truly believes he has fallen too deep, too far to be reclaimed. Let your loving hand find them in the shadows, in the quiet corners of their despair, and gently, firmly pull them back into your illuminating light. Let every wall of pride, every fortress of fear, every veil of shame collapse under the overwhelming weight of your glory, your unconditional love. Let every excuse we've harbored melt under the pure, cleansing fire of your truth. And let every lie the enemy has whispered, "It's too late, you've gone too far. The divine has moved on," be silenced right now, irrevocably, by the profound resonant sound of your eternal love. Divine Creator, awaken every sleeping heart that hears this. Shake every spirit that has settled for less than their magnificent potential. Breathe fire, sacred fire, into every cold altar, every neglected part of our spiritual lives. Let this not be just another moment they scroll past another video in the endless stream. Let this be the pivotal moment, the moment that profoundly changes everything for them. Let conviction deep and undeniable pierce where comfort once lived, where complacency took root. Let revelations startling and clear shatter where confusion once ruled, where doubt held sway. Let divine hunger, a fervent yearning for purpose, rise again like a holy storm, a cleansing, invigorating force inside every single one of us. Lord, for the one who has been running, chasing after fleeting desires, or escaping inner truths, run faster toward them with boundless grace. For the one who has been doubting, questioning their worth and their path, whisper louder, more clearly into their spirit, so your truth drowns out the noise of uncertainty. For the one who has been broken, shattered by life's blows, hold them tighter, embrace them with your healing energy until they begin to mend, to feel whole again. And for the one who has been waiting patiently or impatiently for a sign, for a clear message, let this very message right now be that undeniable sign, that profound confirmation they've yearned for. Remind them, Lord, that you are not calling them to an impossible perfection. You are lovingly, powerfully calling them back into their profound, magnificent purpose. You are not trying to punish them to exact retribution for past missteps. You are meticulously, lovingly trying to prepare them for their greatest chapter yet. You are not calling them out of anger, out of frustration. You are calling them purely, absolutely out of a love so vast, so unconditional, it defies human comprehension. Father, may this word travel faster than time, deeper than distance, and further than fear could ever reach. Use it powerfully to awaken your chosen ones all over the world, those souls waiting to hear this very call. Let those who thought you were silent realize that you were simply calling louder, more persistently, waiting for their ears to open. Lord, we declare tonight with unified voices, no more running, no more delaying, no more ignoring your divine voice. We say yes to you again. We say yes to your purpose for our lives. We say yes to your gentle correction, to your loving guidance. We say yes to your perfect will. Let this be the moment heaven remembers, the moment your child, your precious soul finally answered when you called for the third time. Seal this profound encounter in fire, in an undeniable mark of your presence. Mark every listener with your presence, your peace, your power, and let the sound of this prayer echo through their soul long after the words have ended. In the mighty, merciful, and matchless name of the divine Amen and Amen. If this message has touched your heart, truly resonated with your spirit, and you feel called to support our mission of spreading these profound cosmic insights, there's a link pinned in the comments below. No gift, my friends, is too small. Your generosity, even just a heartfelt contribution, can bring hope, clarity, and immense joy to someone's life, helping them to discover their own magnificent purpose. Thank you for partnering with the universe in this incredibly important, transformative work.